quite a bit, and now he's, I believe, Diamond 1, just about ready to hit Master. So we shall work on that today. Perfect! Hello, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Pat. How you doing today, man?
Great. Great. I'm
That's
happy
good.
happy to be up and coaching. What about you? How's your, I guess, evening going?
So far, so good. I got up late, but I've been having sleeping issues. But otherwise, I can't really complain.
You got up late.
Shit.
Wait, you mean like you get up in the afternoon or what?
Yeah, like after like 2 or 3 in the 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Oh,
But
wow. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
also quarantine, so it's not like I'm going anywhere.
So you guys are taking that seriously? Because I know that in some places they aren't taking it seriously and some they are.
Not really. In America, the government, the federal government, just stopped funding testing in 12 different testing sites, and they're pretty much giving up on the quarantine and just letting the cases go wild. They don't care anymore because it's making the government's numbers look bad, that there's too many cases.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, the
So,
best way to fix that obviously is to stop testing, right? That makes sense.
of course, I agree, right? You can't
This
have cases
week,
if you don't test.
yeah, this week we got zero new cases because we didn't actually look for any.
Oh, where are you located at?
No, no, I'm just saying like that.
Oh,
That's your approach from the government, right?
that is their approach, and that it makes sense to them. And then you got some in the government actually believing it's a hoax. So
Oh
it's like
wow.
okay, yeah, it's amazing. You gotta love America,
And
right?
the riots and shit, are they still going on? Like
I
looting and rioting and.
the looting and rioting was more the police and KKK members starting their shit. If you watch a bunch of videos, you'll see like police placing cinder blocks and shit,
Yeah.
and then you'll see like suspicious people starting shit. But I think the protests have became more peaceful now. They may have slowed down. I haven't really heard a lot,
Okay.
but they're still going on. They're still protesting, just not to
Cool.
the extent that they was.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I just know that it's kind of funny what Trump says. Like, if it's Republicans, it's like these peaceful protesters are demonstrating their right to the freedom of speech, and then if it's like people who are against Trump, it's like these terrorists are marching through the streets. It's so terrible.
Yeah, that's how it is. If you're with Trump, you're peaceful. Like when they were rioting like 2 months ago for freedom to break quarantine, right?
Yeah.
They were innocent. Never mind. I think they raided it. They were armed and they raided a capital state building or some shit like that. It was a government building,
Yeah.
and they were peaceful protesters. But never mind, they were armed. But because they're black or color of skin, they're Antifa and they're terrorists. So it's like, are you kidding me? How are you gonna play the double standard? And that's straight up what he says. Like I'm not even paraphrasing. That's
Yeah.
straight up what he
Yeah. Yeah.
says.
Yeah, I know. I watch.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know what it's with Hassan Minhaj, like some Patriot Act, and he kind of sums it up. So I'm at least a little bit on in the loop.
Yeah. Just it's like if you see a circus, that's America right
Yeah, I
there.
know, I know. It
Yeah.
just seems like that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So let's
So
take our minds off all
mhm.
that bullshit and concentrate on something important like TFT.
I think I end up winning this game, but I make so many bad plays that you can tell like I got lucky. Like I'll be honest, I did not deserve this win.
But you're
There's so many
in
bad plays.
Diamond One now, right?
Yes. But you'll understand what I mean when you see the plays I make. I think I fuck up here too. I think I get distracted and I make the wrong. I think I grab a belt or something. I'm not sure if this game because I recorded like 6 different
Okay.
videos before I find one I like.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll still grill you on every mistake you make. So
All right,
I
cool.
guess you're setting me your first so that you don't get drilled too hard.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, pretty much.
um,
Shit. Mhm.
so what is specific about Star Cluster?
I'll be honest, I don't know. I imagine like you want to pick up a decent unit to give you that good early advantage. So you
Uh-huh.
generally want to pick up like whoever's a strong unit. I guess like Leona. Like I still prioritize the items, of course. I'm not gonna get Leona just because he has a belt. I'm gonna still get my my bow, my gauntlet, and then my rod if I need them.
Okay.
but you try and get them the units if they play into you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to hear from you. I wanted to tell you. I've been testing Warmogs a lot. I liked it for a bit. I think I'm gonna start giving up on Belt First, but Belt First did net me some wins because with a belt you can slam an item. If you pick up a belt
Mm-hmm.
first, you can always slam something like a Zeke's, a Redemption, a Warmogs, Morello's, Red Buff. Like that's the thing about belt. Like there aren't any like bad items with a
Mm-hmm.
belt. So for some time I tried belt first. I think I'm going back to like armor first or rod first, but yeah, that's just personal preference of your compositions.
Okay.
So like mentioning that, I think Leona is okay, but what's by far the best?
I think because of the comps I play, for me, it's gauntlet, bow, and then a rod. Because I play snipers or jinx, carry, or rebels most of the time.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
that's for me specifically.
yeah, and that's good that you know what you want and why you want it, and knowing that, I mean, what's the best on this carousel?
On this carousel, I see. Hmm. Let's see. I want to say. Ooh, that's a good one. I want to say Caitlyn with the rod, but I know I'm wrong. Oh no
Oh,
no, bow with the exile bow. That's the
fuck,
name.
yeah, of course, Zaya Bo, like,
Yes, her.
that's half of the last
Yes.
Whisper, and she's already two
Mm-hmm.
star.
Mm-hmm. And I think I go. I don't know. I think I messed up here. I'm just not exactly sure what happened.
Okay,
I'll start
you
again.
have 3 seconds. It would be a bit of a stretch, but if you start running counterclockwise now, you still might be able to get her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Might
I
be.
do that sometimes. Like yeah.
That, like, also, okay. So you said you like glove, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So
Glove, yes.
I'll teach you a
Glove and
small
bow.
I'll teach you a small trick. Are there any gloves here?
I think there was one on Malphite.
No. Are there any gloves here?
No.
That means they're gonna pop up on the two other units. That means you run to them
Mm-hmm.
without even seeing them. You should be running to the units now because you know that there has to be a glove because this is
Mm-hmm.
a full item, like not full item, but like every item carousel.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you should already be running to whatever's popping up with the glove.
Yeah, that's something I've slowly been learning.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm still like processing how to work. Like I get what you're saying because I still do that now. Like I'm like okay, the bow's there. I don't think I can get the bow in that 3 seconds. I might, but I know the glove hasn't spawned. So okay, let me try and get the glove. And I think
Okay.
I
Okay.
just
So you
yeah.
have that in mind. Like if you don't see the item you want, it's gonna spawn next.
Mm-hmm.
And then the backup was the sword. That's smart. That is smart because you knew that the sword is the second thing you want, right?
Mm-hmm.
While this guy, you see this
This
guy?
guy.
He's like, what the fuck do I want? He wanted the other sword. He's dumb. Yeah. The the brown cat or whatever.
Okay, okay, yeah, I see.
He's
Yeah, I
like,
see
I
him.
want a sword, and he's going for the sword on TF. He doesn't realize that there's a sword on Graves, and he's like, oh shit, and that's exactly what you don't want to happen. He's in the
Mm-hmm.
oh shit, all the items are disappearing.
And then you get like something shitty like cloak.
Then he still got a
No.
tier. Tier is still fine. Yeah, a cloak is. I would say everything is like usable except for cloak,
Yeah, I agree with that.
because
Because
cloak
cloak is
like
really
is like Ionic Spark, and that's about it.
yeah, because you're not gonna use the glove to slime Quicksilver.
Yeah, I'm saying Ionic Spark is the only thing you slam, so you don't want to pick up a cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Giant Slayer, nice.
I don't slam giant
No, no,
slayers.
no.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
like
know if it
an
works.
option. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But since you do play Jinx, it is something you can slam.
Okay.
Yeah, Treasure Trove is sorry, Star Cluster is quite specific because you kind of want to utilize your 2-star unit longer than you like. You would just sell the Graves right away, but here it's like, okay, I personally think you should have bought something else.
Okay, what should I have gotten it? Because I felt the same thing.
Okay, what does this composition do for you? What you have right now? I mean, obviously there's one more round, but like, what does this composition do?
Honestly, nothing. It doesn't have any damage. It doesn't really have the survivability.
No,
I don't think it does anything.
what it does is it tanks.
Mm-hmm.
What it doesn't do is damage.
Mm-hmm.
You have Ari and Annie in your shop. You just hit the fucking jackpot.
Okay.
Those are two of the sexiest sorcerers you can get.
Mm-hmm.
So, fuck Malphite, fuck Blitz. And Annie is a pretty good tank, especially with the sorcerer buff. Especially since you already have Graves as the tank. So you have like 2 decent tanks. Annie's most likely gonna ulti. Slaughter like their front line to half health or less. Basically get back to full HP with her shield. And Ari can finish up.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Okay.
Annie's a tank. Annie is a tank. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
And Ari is the best, like the best damage dealer by far, by herself. If you have an Ari, you should always pick up an Ari. Similar to Ziggs, but like Ari's even better.
Okay.
Ari is like S tier. Ari is S tier. I'm not sure if I've labeled her S tier, but I've been reading up on Reddit now, and if you position her the right way, she's really S tier. Like if you position her in the 3rd row, at a bit of an angle. So if you position her like where Graves is, just like one square back, she's gonna walk up and ulti at least 2 units. That's the whole point.
Okay.
You gotta make sure that her ulti does as much damage as possible. Okay. Does that make sense, or do you want me to show you a quick demonstration of this?
No, I understand. Because I was reading up on the Milk post earlier too.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that's how you position Ari. So next time I see her, because I think I read it last night after I was playing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick her up and try it out. The problem is, sorcerers just doesn't blend well with me, so I normally ignore them.
Okay.
So it's like, but I do need I think I incorporated once or twice, and I like them, but they go against me. It just me needing to learn how to use them. You're right.
I like sorcerer comps in general. I'm trying to figure out. I think best would be 4 Sorks, Mech, Gangplank, and Riven. Or like 4 Sorks and Mech, then you add a Riven, then you add a Gangplank. So that's something I would think. And like and the 4 sorcerers I would use would be Ari, TF, Annie, and Victor. So not even Star Guardians. But that's just what I've been theory crafting. But important thing, Annie, Ari, if they show up, you use them.
Okay.
Same with like Ari and TF. But Annie and Ari are just so good because you have a tank and you have damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll definitely keep that sorcerers in mind more.
And and that's the thing. Like you buy them now, and you still go for your normal build.
Yeah,
right?
I'm so early enough where I can transition.
You still have the oh my god, GA and Last Whisper.
I like slamming GA, but I feel like if I most of the time I do want to slam it.
Yeah.
I think I slam it here.
You don't need to. You don't need to here. Yeah. Oh, now you get the Ari. Yeah.
I don't use it though. Like I said, this early game is so bad. You're gonna hate me for this one.
I
don't blame you. It was bad.
Okay, positioning wise, I guess it's whatever because like everything's in the front, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, as I mentioned, that what would have been stronger is if you had played what I tried to play before. Also here, I don't know. I just prefer leveling up now. That's just my preference. I would have put the TF in because you really have no fucking damage. If you at least sell the Ari and the Nocturnes, you can put in the TF.
See, I normally level up at 2-1 now, and I always have a strong early game when I do that. The problem is I just didn't know sorcerers was that strong early game.
TF, just the TF for Chrono.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Because you get Chrono and you get some fucking damage. Because there's no fucking damage.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you put the TF somewhere and you protect him and he ultis once, maybe twice, he actually can clear this. Like I think the fight is gonna go on for a while, but you're gonna end up losing. I mean, it's gonna be a long fight.
That's exactly what ends up happening in this specific scenario.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I can tell from your units. Long fight,
Yeah.
not gonna win. Why does he win?
He has more damage.
He has he has frontline and backline, or like to soak up damage and to do damage. He has both. You only soak up damage, but it's like you're soaking up damage for what? What are you soaking up damage for?
For nothing, because I'm just in there stalling.
Yep. You can still level up here, play the 2-star Fiora that actually does some damage. Here, it's going to be a bit closer because it's a 1-star Nocturne, but I still think you lose. Oh, okay, No, never mind. I thought Graves would aggro the Nocturne. Never mind. Yeah. So that's just the fact that yeah, you don't have any damage. Okay, now you're econing a little bit.
I should have sold the Fiora here. I regretted not selling her earlier. Because my problem with Fiora is that I think she's a garbage unit myself.
What?
But I just can't get her to work. I
Well,
just don't know how to make her work.
If you do something like that, she's gonna die.
So, like, what do you prefer, like, second or third?
Second row.
Okay.
Swap her with Graves. Oh, not with Graves, because like Graves is technically kind of a damage dealer as well at this point. But otherwise, you have her. Okay. That's basic positioning. How do you position your units?
For this specific one, normally I position my two back guys in the corner where Leona is at. And then I have like two front guys. I have my two front tanks more diagonal lower.
Just in general, what do you want in the front row?
I generally would want my tankier guys in the front row.
Tanks in the front row.
Yes.
Second row.
Like someone like Fiora or Ariella, so they can they're up in the action, but they're not getting the aggro.
Second row are melee carries.
Oh, okay, melee carries. Okay.
Because you want them to be able to fight soon, but you don't want them to take aggro. That's the definition of Fiora, of Irelia, kind of like Cassiopeia. These kind of like units that have like no, like Cassiopeia is basically melee. She has like no range, but like, or any melee unit. You can put Lucian in the second row because he's kind of sneaky and he'll jump away. But he's like, the second row is good for melee carries as well as protecting yourself from infiltrators. Yeah. Yes. By the way, the first two rounds were atrocious because not only did you not have a carry, but since Graves was your designated carry, you should have made sure to protect him as much as you can. Like everyone has a fucking infiltrator, so you gotta make sure that the infiltrator, like this is fine. You're saying that Fiora is your front line? Oh, never. Yeah. Okay, and Leona's in the back, so that's fine. Like this is what you want to happen. You want the infiltrator to attack your tank. You don't want the infiltrator to attack your carry. So you have to position accordingly.
Okay.
So always think about obviously I don't think you scouted that much or at all.
Not here, no.
Yeah. So always think about, I mean, it's good if you just like quickly get into the habit to click 1-1-1-1 or 3-3-3 8 times between every round and just look, okay, this is so easy. There's 3 guys playing Nocturne and they're all on the left. So I just move everything on the right. And you just like make a nice box here on the right. If you see my cursor, like bottom right. And then you scout again the next turn, like, oh, okay, so I played the guy who has Nocturne on the right now, and the other 2 guys have also swapped to the right. Or like I played one of them who had them on the left and 2 guys swapped to the right. Okay, that means I swapped to the left. And it's like a nice dance. And it's really frustrating if I'm playing against extremely good players. I will scout, and like 5 seconds before the round, I will reposition, And he repositioned as well, and I'm like, motherfucker, like, I scouted him, moved my shit so that I don't get hit by his infiltrators, and he hit me anyway because he moved as well. But that's not gonna happen at your rank. That happens Grandmaster Plus.
Yeah, no, it does. Yeah, it's usually a casual player because I do scout more than I did before.
Yeah.
Like here, I think I gave up. Be honest, I gave up. Like I knew I wasn't gonna win because I didn't know how to transition out of this. So I think I just gave up on the scouting. You'll see me transition as we get
Okay.
later on.
Okay.
I do scout more
But
for
it's just
that
like
exact reason. Yeah.
the early rounds are so easy. Like if you scout in position better, you're much more likely to win. That's what I've learned. Like you're much more likely to win if you scout in position properly. Congrats, you have carousel priority and you have a decent win streak and you have 10 gold. That's not terrible. I don't like the loss streak, like starting off a loss streak, but at least you're maximizing it. And why is loss streak good?
Because of the extra gold you get, right? And then you can get carousel priority.
Because on Star Cluster you can choose anything here, any of these juicy units. What's by far the best unit you should get here?
Man, see, I think I was stuck here because I had a sword. So I wanted a gauntlet. I don't think there was a gauntlet here. Ooh, man, there's Darius.
Exactly. So what is the best unit by far?
I want to say Kog'Maw with the bow.
Hell yeah. Kog'Maw with the bow.
Right.
You can make a Giant Slayer and you have 2 blasters. You finally have some fucking direction. Like, it's so amazing. So let's see what you get.
I don't get Kog'Maw. I'm like 90% sure I don't get it.
Okay.
Vanguard.
Okay, you got screwed. Okay, so second best.
Ooh, man, second best. I want to say Blitz, but I don't feel that's right with the item on him. I want to say maybe like
Oh, Blitz have the item on him? What are Blitz's best in slot items slash like any items?
I think just Iconic Spark maybe and Zypher.
Yeah.
Zypher, Iconic Spark, that's it.
Yeah. Zephyr on Blitz, it's not as good as it could be, but it's still like one of the best items. Like it's good if you have it on another unit, but the fact that if it's on a Blitz, you gotta reposition the Blitz to make sure he Zephyrs the bait, and then he blitzes whatever you want blitzed. Right?
That's it.
So Zephyr on Blitz is actually like, if you have a cloak or a belt on Blitz, you could actually use that. Those are like the 2 items you can use. I don't know about ironic the Spark, Ironic Spark, because he doesn't actually go anywhere. Right?
It's not ideal.
Yeah. While Zephyr is ideal. Ionic Spark is good on units that actually go somewhere, like a Vanguard, they'll like move around. While Blitz hooks the target and just chills by himself with the target. So he doesn't actually deal Ionic Spark damage or put the debuff on many units.
Okay. I gotta learn this. I do slime Zypher more, but
yeah.
Okay, I agree with that, yeah.
So yeah. So my thought process is the next best thing. You already have a sword and you have an armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then it's red buff. Red buff?
No, I end up grabbing the Astro. I'm pretty sure I grabbed the Vanguard Astro dude.
Because you don't have a front line. You're right. There's just 4 units of your 4 units are front line. So add another front line unit. That's a good thought process.
That's what I thought, but it doesn't pay off. It ended up being the wrong choice.
No, I'm joking. You only have front line.
Oh, okay.
You have 4 out of 4 units that are tanks, and you're getting another tank.
Yes. See, and this is where I fuck up.
Why not get the Rakan for red buff, right? You already like. It seems like you like blasters, correct? You mentioned Jinx.
Jinx, or snipers, or cyber snipers.
Okay.
So yeah.
So Rakan, you can make a red buff.
Yeah.
You don't want to slam the armor for GA, then slam the armor for red buff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alternatively, get the Annie to make a Deathblade.
Yeah, I should have did that because I just don't know how strong Deathblade is in this meta just yet. Even though I know it's a strong item, I personally love it. I just, once again, I'm still learning how to use some of the newer items.
On blasters, I think it's decent.
Okay. Yeah, and like I do agree. I should have grabbed a sword. Like now, thinking back at it, when I know what I know now, I should have grabbed either. I should have grabbed the belt for sure.
Yeah.
Because red buff is so strong. I didn't learn how strong red buff was until later in the night
Okay.
when I was playing more,
Okay.
and I think I undervalued it for what I was doing because I don't. Even though like I have two solid comms for it, cybers and blasters, I still don't know how to make it work in like the Astro Vanguard sniper thing.
Okay.
And I think that's why I'm hesitant to slam it. Even though I know it's a good item and it's definitely
I mean,
slammable.
yes, it'll force you down the blaster path, or like Lucian or Jinx path.
Mm-hmm.
Lucian, Jinx, or Echo, basically. Like Lucian first, then Echo, and or Jinx. So it
That's
does
what I
force you
should.
down a certain path.
That's what
But
I should have did because I had the Graves blaster combo.
exactly,
So
that's what you were
I
trying to
fucked up.
get, like the blaster combo, right? So like, yeah. Huh. And I guess yeah, there's no gloss. That's unfortunate. Tier, I don't know about tier. Like I don't know what you would do with the tier.
I'm hoping. I think I slam in here in this specific scenario. I think I slam a Frozen Heart, which I don't think is good, by the way. Once I've
Okay.
learned for myself,
Mhm.
um, I normally try to get blue buff
Okay.
because it's so strong on Teemo or Aurelia. If I end up going snipers, it doesn't really work in Brawler Blasters. I
Okay.
mean, I can. I don't like it in Brawler Blasters personally. I don't think it's
Yeah.
really that good on Gangplank.
Yeah. It's not. It doesn't do anything. Um.
Yeah,
Okay. So even though your thought process is kind of shitty, the shittiest thing is the Nautilus over the Darius. If you want a tier, you have space pirates. You need damage. You take the Darius. So like
yeah,
even you had bad thought process to get that you want a tier, and that the tier on the Nautilus is even worse.
yeah. I agree. I realized, and then I do remember realizing my mistake. I should have grabbed Darius like a dumbass.
Yeah. So
Even now I just forgot Darius was there.
yeah, because like I don't think the tier is the right choice, but the tier on Nautilus is even worse. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I think I'm just too in love with the new units.
Please no. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you got the vein. Yeah. It's fine. Frozen Heart. Okay. Frozen Heart. I don't know. I don't like it that much. I don't think it's that good. I mean, it is a 2-star Nautilus, so it's kind of like now that you hit the Wayne, this looks amazing. If you hadn't hit the Wayne, you'd look like a complete dumbass. But if since you did, it's like, oh my god, you have a brilliant comp.
Yeah, I just got lucked out.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I did.
So it's like, you don't have to sell everything, but whatever.
That's just a force of habit. I'm so trying to busy econ. I'm slowly starting to break that habit.
No. But
And
like,
sometimes
you get to 20 anyway, right? If you win.
I wasn't confident in my build at all because lately everyone's going five. Like everyone is slamming five right after first carousel, and I'm like, I don't think I have the build, so I just sold everything. I do
Uh,
agree. I should.
buy a Ziggs, buy something, but like doesn't it's like a tiny difference, tiny mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you're at 30. I'm glad your loss streak is continuing. That's actually decent. So no. What should you be?
Hmm.
Who should you be scouting?
I'm trying to figure that out. Oh, the win streaking guy, right?
Fuck him, the lose streaking guy.
Okay.
You need to make sure you
Oh,
lose to this.
fuck, you're right. Fuck.
You need to make sure that if you play this guy, you lose. Which you do, by the way. You do lose to this. It'll be tough. Like here, take out Nautilus, put in the second Leona.
Yeah, that's what I should have did. I think the problem is like I looked at my health and I'm freaking out because I don't know how to balance. Like if I'm gonna lose streak like now, I don't know how to minimize the damage.
Well, you minimize it by leveling up and rolling a little bit.
Oh, okay, okay.
Cause you're so rich, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm well. I think I'm well ahead of most players in this lobby.
I mean, he's at 30 as well, but I don't think he has a win streak. So you're gonna be at 40 now. You hit 40. Well, I don't think he hit 40, and you hit 50 by 3-1. 50 by 3-1 is like S tier or S tier plus economy.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, I do like hitting 50 really early. So like, I don't like win streaking, but I was just trying to
I
get
lost
what
streaking,
I
yeah.
got.
I understand. Nobody likes loss streaking. It's not something you go for, but if it happens, it happens. Oh my god, you could have had like 2-star Ari by now.
I probably could have 3-star her.
Yeah, belt is good for redemption. I agree. Fiora's.
Belters, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. What? I'm sorry. Yeah, belt is good for redemption, so it's fine. And I think Fiora's one of the best carriers of redemption. Why was there the level up in the Ezreal?
Because I was thinking, for some reason I thought maybe being slightly aggressive would help like minimize the damage I was taking. For some reason.
Are you gonna win by adding Ezreal? Does Ezreal actually do anything?
No, not really.
Like he improves your board by like, I don't know, let's say 5%, like 5% extra strength. It does nothing. What it does do is you lose 50 gold, or like you lose the last interest streak.
Yeah.
Right, so it's like you're tanking. I don't like that you're tanking, but you actually like you're tanking, but you have a comp and like you know what you're doing. So, I mean, what I think should be done here is you chill. You naturally hit 5 next level, right? Then you level up to 6 and you roll down to like 20 gold.
Oh, really? See, I'm having trouble with the roll downs. I do agree with the roll down though, but I think I roll down here a little bit. But I don't like because I want to stabilize a little bit. But I didn't actually think about leveling at 6 and rolling down to 20.
I mean I think that's the right play. So you hit like you can hit Irelia, you can hit 6 Cyber, you can hit another sniper, you can hit like actually if I do the math correctly, you can roll down to 30 because if you keep it like this and you lose again, you'll be at like 63 or 64 gold. 63 gold, I think. So you have 63 gold on 3-2. So you use 20 gold to level to 6. Then you'll be at 43 gold, and you can roll like 3-4 times, and you just hit like whatever you hit, you play.
Okay.
So then like here you buy the Ezreal. Definitely, you have Ezreal and Blitz. Ezreal Blitz. That's amazing. That's perfect pivot if you want to play Jinx, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason you decide to sell the Blitz and level up. Like, how does this make sense? Why do you need to sell the Blitz if you're gonna level up and not be at 50 anyway?
I don't know. At the time, it made sense. I thought Ezreal would have made a difference.
No. I agree with Ezreal, but like, why the fuck do you sell the Blitz?
Oh, because for some reason, I wanted to be at 48. That way, if I won, I can sell the Leona and hit 50.
But I mean, you can.
But
you can keep the Blitz as well, right? No.
I know. I agree.
And then if you win, you sell both. And if you don't win, you don't.
I know it was dumb. Like, yeah, I know it's stupid.
So okay, you win this no matter what. You win this like it. I mean, what Ezreal does is all he does is 2 extra damage. That's all Ezreal did this game. 2 extra damage.
Okay.
No, I mean like 2 damage to his legend.
Oh, okay.
Like, he did 600 damage.
Damage to his player. Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
No, I miscalculated.
So that's all he did. 2 damage to his player. Yeah. So you're still at 50. Okay. Okay. So now I think it's gonna be ugly, but I think you should level and roll a bit. That's
what I should have did.
Because I still think you're the weakest in the lobby by far. Or like, okay, not that guy is complete trash, but like second weakest.
No, you're definitely correct. I was definitely the second worst comp in this game. Board.
You're scouting, good. Yeah. I like that you're scouting, but what did you learn?
I think I learned that there was an infiltrator somewhere. There's 2 or 3 infiltrators, what we knew from earlier.
Yeah.
So I'm backing these guys up so the infiltrators can land directly behind. For some reason, I left them there because I was safe. For some reason, I thought Vayne was safe.
Vayne's not safe at all. I mean, Vayne is gonna toss and turn, but like Vayne is gonna be so close to dying. Just
I
risky.
think.
I
Yeah, I
hope
think that's what
you're
it
not
is.
playing with
Yeah.
an infiltrator, guys. Okay, you're lucky. Oh, you are. And look at that.
Mhm.
Like Vayne is like lucky that he didn't die. That she didn't die right away. But still, like, all right. Let's see. I mean, this you probably lose this anyway. But first of all, first of all, um, this is more like game specific or like game knowledge.
Mhm.
Backlining the Nautilus here is probably good because you see that people have blitzes and infiltrators, right?
Mhm.
So if they blitz your Nautilus, they're fucked because everyone's going to be attacking the Nautilus, who has first of all the Frozen Heart and he's tanky.
Mhm.
And second of all, if they don't blitz your Nautilus and infiltrators jump on him, they're gonna not have any fun.
You're right. That is game
Like
specific. I've done that once or twice.
like obviously I don't do this. I don't do this correctly at all. Like I'm just explaining the concepts. Like I fucked this up as well. But
Yeah.
the concept is you want Nautilus to die first.
Mhm.
If Nautilus dies last, you did something wrong. Which is exactly what happens now. Nautilus dies last. In this
Oh,
fight,
okay.
Nautilus dies last. Right? Imagine you had a Wayne in the left corner actually shooting and doing some damage. Maybe you kill the Ari,
Okay.
maybe you kill the Eloy. Like, I mean, that was
Mhm.
unfortunate with the cards. But if you had been in the left corner, the cards can't hit you
You're right. Yeah.
because you're on
That's
the
actually
wrong
a point
side.
taken.
And I mean, Wayne's being stupid, but like, if she's here somewhere, it's less likely the cards will hit her, and she could actually be doing
Mhm.
damage. Imagine if Wayne is still alive, Ilawi's dead, Ari's dead. Maybe you at least should preserve 2 extra HP.
Yeah. No, that's why. Yes. Yeah. You know, you're right. I should have positioned more. I think the problem is I get so confused when there's like I'm still trying to figure out who I'm playing and what's going on, so I get confused
Okay,
and like I just
okay.
try to play my odds. You get what I'm saying? Like in the lat after carousel, I kind of have more. I kind of do like the crazy, like put Nautilus in the back and move this guy there. You get me?
Yeah. Well, look at this again.
And I fuck it up again.
Like it's extremely simple. Like the way I think about it is extremely simple. What do you want to happen?
Yeah.
Tell me what you want to
See,
happen.
I I would want those two to Farah and Nautilus take the front damage, and then just let Vayne and Ash just go ham. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know
And
what you're saying, but like what I want here is I want Nautilus to get blitzed so that he
okay,
fucks Kog'Maw, or like Kog'Maw doesn't actually do anything because there's the Frozen Heart,
hmm
right?
okay,
And then
okay,
I guess Nocturne's more to the right. So next to the Nautilus, you need to have your Wayne with items. Then you
hmm
can have your second Wayne. Then you can have your Ash, and then you can have your Leona or Fiora.
okay,
Like I do like the back row, but I
hmm
mean you should have the Nautilus there as well because of the infiltrators and the blitzes.
hmm
And the right side, the right side is even weaker. Like the right side is gonna get hit by the Nocturne.
okay.
But this is
Okay, no, I
like
got you.
this is what I want to happen. Obviously, I would scout. Maybe I would scout someone else, and it would happen similarly to what happened now. But at least like
Okay,
now that you see this, like oh fuck, this is exactly what I want to happen. I want Nautilus Blitz. I want my snipers on the other side, and I want the Nocturne attacking my Leona.
hmm
What happens here is Nautilus kind of tanks the front, but he doesn't do anything against Kog'Maw. Nocturne does whatever the fuck it wants, right?
yeah,
So it's like
yes,
the fight is skewed in his favor.
hmm
Can you win this
okay, yeah,
fight? Maybe. Maybe you can win this fight. It's close. Look how close that is. It's not like you're not that much weaker than him. You're just
hmm
not positioned well against him.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That position was trash.
Yeah.
Once I was looking back at it now, yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I meant by level and roll a little bit. Because, like, I hate it. I mean, I don't do it enough myself, which is bad. But once you win, you should roll down a bit to continue winning. Because
Okay.
5 loss streak is amazing. Then you get a win. Then you get a loss. And, like, it's so tilting. And it's like, when I'm in a right state of mind, I'm like, I don't get tilted. Okay, my loss streak is gone. Time to win streak. If I am in a bad state of mind, I'm like, my fucking loss streak is gone, and then I lose like 4 more rounds. So it's like, I lost the loss streak, then I lose like 4 more rounds, or maybe I lose 3 and I win more, and I'm like, fuck this bullshit. But it's like, okay, if you win, you gotta be more aggressive. Like, if you win, if you can get the win streak going again, or like, I think 50 gold is a bit too excessive, especially once you're this low on HP.
Yeah, you're right. I'm having the same issue you are. When to roll, be aggressive, and do all that. I'm having this because I get in the same mind frame you get. I get tilted, and then it's just like a fucking course that happened.
Yeah, of course I lost again, and of course I won now because I need to lose that, and it's like you're like getting angry at like what's happening rather than actually thinking like, oh, so if this happens, I'm fucked. Maybe I should do my best to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, exactly. It never fails. It's always this one. For me, if I'm streaking, no matter what way, it always happens one before the creep round. Never fails.
Okay, well that just means maybe I roll a little bit, maybe I level, maybe I do something for the creep round to secure the win, which is what I do more. I do before the creep round. I do commit more gold, or like if I'm winning, commit more gold to win again.
Okay, I'll keep that one in mind.
And by the way, stage 3, loss streaking is not good. Like stage 2, loss streaking is fine, but like now you never want to loss streak. So basically, as soon as you lose your loss streak, you need to be strong. That's what I've realized as well. Like I've lost streak through stage 2 and 3, or like almost stage 3. Like I would win one and then lose the rest, and I would be at like 30, 40 HP, just too low. You just cannot afford to tank your HP like that.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, you're right. That's something I'm trying to learn to prevent, and then when like once again to roll to hold, because once I get to like I was so used to the old set where we 4-3, everyone just jammed, right?
Yeah.
That's what we did. You can chill out, and I was trying to break those old habits after playing in that early part of set 3.
Now my problem is rolling too much. I roll on 7 and I roll down too much, which is a problem. So like I'm on the other extreme, and then I don't have enough late game. So it's like you gotta roll a little bit, and that's what separates the challenger players from like the grandmaster and master players. And I mean, like your tier, you're doing your own shit, but like in Grandmaster Plus, the really good players know when to roll, and they will roll like 10 gold. They will roll and like hit 1 unit and be happy.
Yeah. See, I ran into the same issue you have.
Yeah.
I roll, I get salty because I didn't see what I wanted or something good in those 5 rolls. Then I roll down more, and I just fuck myself in that game.
Yeah. So it's like you gotta roll. If you don't hit anything, well, you lost 10 gold. If you hit something, great, but you don't roll 50 gold away and then like, oh, I didn't, like, I rolled, I don't know, 50 gold on level 7, I couldn't find a Vi. Like, I'm like, what the fuck, I have Irelia and I don't have Vi. So I just rolled away all my gold on 7, and then I was just too weak. And then I had to try to econ back up to go to 8, and it just, like, it was horrible. Complete shitfest.
I had that happen to me last night. I almost threw the computer out the window.
Yeah, happens quite often. So what do we want? Okay, yeah. I think I know what we want. What do you want?
I've learned to prioritize gloves because I always find myself needing it. So I think I grabbed a glove, but I remember hating myself for maybe not grabbing the Lucian.
Wait, why do you need a glove? What the fuck? I just showed you your board.
Because like I said, I see that as dumb. I should have grabbed something else. But I was
sword. You want a sword for Giant Slayer or Deathblade?
What was that? I'm sorry. What was that?
Sword for Giant Slayer or Deathblade? What's Bane third item?
The third best item is I think Giant Slayer and Deathblade in that order.
Uh,
Right?
That's exactly what I just said. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Possibly,
Alright.
possibly Rageblade. So I would go for the bow.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that would have been the smart move to go for the bow or something else.
And you didn't sell the Ezreal, by the way. That's kind of tilting as well, right?
Yeah, that was dumb. I don't know why
I
I didn't sell
mean,
the Ezreal.
yeah,
I
you're
was
looking at the
hoping-
fight. It happens, but like you do know that's a mistake.
I remember hating myself for that.
Okay,
sorry.
okay, that's fine. Oh, you did sell that Ezreal. I'm dumb. That was before the fight. You did sell him. Good for you.
Okay.
So bow, I would get bow, and or tier for redemption. Glove, I don't know what you want the glove for.
For me, the glove is I just like stacking my I really like either Thief Glove or Last Whisper or Infinity Edge.
But
So
you
I
already
like
have that. You already have that on Wayne.
Yeah, for some reason I keep seeing every comp wants him on bow, and I don't agree with it, but I want to try it.
Well, you don't agree with what running bow or?
No, running giving Last Whisper and Infinity Edge to Aurelia. I do agree. Once you have it on Vayne, it's enough. You don't need it.
Yeah. I like that you're rolling
should
here.
grab-
You're weak. I like that you're rolling. That's good. Maybe put the Jhin in over the Vayne. Oh my god. I love your RNG. It got put in automatically.
Oh yeah, yeah. Once I finally learned that they put in the unit on the furthest left,
Yeah.
I just leave the units I want.
Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
Um,
And that happened so fast. I didn't even know Jin was in there. I'll be honest.
okay, but it's good.
Yeah.
No, you what? How does Blitzcrank fit into this?
I just like Blitz. I think he's a strong unit.
At your elo, yeah, because people don't actually pay attention, but yeah.
I just like there's certain units I jam all the time, and I don't know why I need to break the havoc. Blitz, Soraka, as you see.
Yeah. Do you want, I know it's not in the scope of this session, but do you want like some challenger level outplays?
Outplays? What do you mean?
What you should do, like if you want to be like GM plus level,
Sure, I'll take some like advice if you want.
leave the Blitz on the bench and put him in last second.
Oh.
These guys are going to be like, no fucking clue what hit them. No fucking clue, I swear. Like, no fucking clue. But if you have time, what I do now is I bench my Blitz and I bench my Zephyr. At the end of every, like at the beginning of the round, you bench your Zephyr and you bench your Blitz.
Oh shit! I never even thought about that. Wow. Okay. Again.
Because you're getting to the level where these guys might actually scout. Like
Mm-hmm.
in low diamond or in platinum, it's a waste of time because no one gives a fuck. But in high diamond, these guys might actually scout. They might actually like look at your board, right? But if you have your Blitz on your bench or Zephyr on your bench, they're not even gonna consider it. I didn't for the longest time consider bench units as like units that can be played.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you'd have to look and see. Okay, this guy's level 6. He has 6 units, right? Like they're just gonna look at your board and they're like, okay, this is what he's playing. But then you're like, no, fuck you guys. I have a Blitz on the bench. Boom, I put him in, and you snipe something. So that's like.
Okay. I'll definitely start doing that more.
For example, for this guy, where do you want your Blitz?
I would ideally, man, it's such a weird thing. I would like my Blitz in the back. Like, I always like Blitz in the front if I don't have Jinx. Because I don't want to bring anything to my carries, but I keep forgetting that sometimes you grab the carry.
Bottom left, you grab Wayne. Maybe. I think you grab Wayne bottom left. Or Fiora.
Okay.
You grab Wayne or Fiora, which are both good grabs.
Okay.
Over the Ashe, which, like, yeah. Ashe is also decent, but, like, Wayne or Fiora would be high priority.
Okay. So you want Blitz by himself to just grab a random unit?
Well, you can put something next to him, but, like, Blitz is kind of like a Zephyr. It's, like, the same thing.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
It's just disruption. That's the key aspect of Blitz. Here you're
I have
close to a Jin. Like, why? Why? For the love of God, did you need to sell the Jins at pre-level here?
because I thought I was too deep into cybers because I still have the issue once I put
No.
something in my head.
You sold the Jin and pressed level up.
Yeah.
Why? You had 2 Jins already. Keep the 2 Jins and don't waste gold on leveling up. If you hit a Jin 2, you play Jin 2. If you hit an Ash 2, you play Ash 2. There's no punishment, like 1 gold punishment for 2-starring a random unit.
Okay. Oh shit! I forgot about. I thought it was just 3 costs. I misread that. Okay.
It's everything. Even a 2-star 5 cost, you sell for 14.
What? Even for the 5 costs?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it was just a 3 cost and lower. Shit, that was my bad. Okay. Okay.
So even if you 2-star the Jin, you play the Jin over Ash. Maybe you basically your Jin will be your Jin is Irelia until you find Irelia. For example.
Oh. You're right.
Or alternatively, you can sell Wayne and start playing Jin and pivot to snipers. Pivot to Astros, sorry.
Yeah.
But this way, like, you shut the door on that. Like, you have Ash, you have Jin, you got a Karma. Soraka might show up. Like, you already have, like, Mystic and Vanguard, and, like, you can go to Astros. Because Cybers are not showing up.
No.
And you already closed the door. Yeah.
Yep, I close it again.
Okay, you get Thresh. Cool. Very cool. What the fuck? You're never going to play that. You can't play in round 4. Round 4, just ignore... Sorry, I have trouble with the new units. Ignore this guy. Bard, yeah. Ignore Bard. Like, stage 4 onwards, just completely... Like, just he doesn't exist.
No, you're right. He's trash. I sometimes I get that mixed up with trash when I have trash. To get rid of units off the board. It's in
No. I mean, even if you didn't have Thresh, you don't want that. The Ash is good though. You want to 2-star the Ash, if you can, for free.
Okay.
And let's see what you do with your items. Oh my God! Yes, exactly. And that's why you want a 2-star Ash, no?
You're right. Yeah.
Like, she's your carry until you get Irelia. So treat her like that. Make her strong.
Okay.
And who's in the front? That's a Vi in the front, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much why I use him as a Vi.
Yeah. Why are you still pre-leveling?
It's an old habit.
Are you strong enough right now?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Are you strong enough right now?
I think so. Yes, I should be strong.
You think so?
I think.
You think? Great. Let's test out your hypothesis. If you lose 2-3 rounds, maybe you roll and you try to hit Irelia and Vi and Lucian. If you are strong enough, you have 80 gold, you go to 8.
Okay.
Like if you get to 80 gold, it's the same as 50 gold and 30 XP, correct?
Correct. And I have, yes.
But you do have the option, like, oh fuck, like if I level up, I'll have to just roll everything down. Like maybe I roll a bit now.
And that way I'm not committed to leveling. And I don't sit there. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because you commit. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong. Like, yes, you're probably strong enough. Yes, you can go 8 on 4-3. And yes, more often than not, I make the same mistake. But that doesn't mean I don't know that it's a mistake.
Yeah. You're right. I need to stop doing that. And I do like having the gold because I keep forgetting that there's a buy XP that shows how much gold you need. And I gotta just get in and break out of that habit. You're right.
And it's actually like it's really simple because like unlike in Dota or whatever, it's the same. So it's like it's 44 XP for 44 gold. Because in Dota it was you spend 5 gold to buy 4 XP. That was kind of like a mindfuck. Okay, so I gotta spend 20 gold to get 16 XP. But here you spend 20 gold, you get 20 XP for 20 gold. Like, yeah. So it's like 44 gold for 44 XP. Nice and simple.
And I think that's why I carried over into because I used to play Underlords a lot.
Yeah.
The Dota game.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I got fucked up. Where I just throw money in there because it would always mind fuck me.
Yeah, because you get 4 for 5 gold. It's kind of frustrating. Here it makes more sense that you just get The gold you spend is the XP you get.
Yeah.
There's no reason to make it more complex. By the way, where do you want your Ashe?
I'll be honest. I think I would want her in the in the left side, right?
You want her
From
next
our
to Blitz
background.
right now because she has a frozen heart.
Oh fuck! I didn't see that.
That's another thing. I try to do that some of the time. Like if I get a Zeeks, if I get a Chalice, if I get a Locket, I move the unit to actually get the buff from the Thieves' Gloves. If I get a Zephyr, I use a Zephyr. If I get a Shroud, I use the Shroud. Like Thieves' Gloves are a high skill item because you actually have to adjust based on what you get. Keep that in mind. Like slamming Thieves' Gloves actually means, oh shit, I have to think about what I get every single round. Or like I should. It's like if you use the Thieves' Gloves items properly, you have a much bigger, like you have a bigger edge.
Yeah, I do ignore it sometimes, and you're
Yeah.
right. That's why it's a high skill thing. I'm learning.
Yeah. I mean that's what you're here for, right? To learn. So that's a thing you got to keep in mind. And I'm glad you didn't go Astros because this guy's going Astros, so it's fine.
I think that's why I sold the gym, because I remember there was 2 other Astro players there.
Yeah.
I remember freaking out, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. That is why I remember selling the gym.
Oh, it's not. I'm not doing it. It's like I get a 2-star Jin, I play him.
You're right. I should have just like you gotta learn to just slam units because there's almost no penalty now.
Yeah.
Max Siege is just my worst enemy. I can't figure out how to beat this fucking comp, and it destroys me no matter what. I think I beat it here.
Yeah, that's tough. This is tough. Yeah. Yeah. I guess you wanted to keep more victors, more cool stuff over Leona, because if Thresh pulls Leona, it's kind of bad.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what happened. So like, by having more stuff on the bench, you're more likely to hit something else than Leona.
Her being maxed, I forgot about her.
You didn't level and roll, which is okay. So then you will level and roll either 4-5, or honestly, you can do it on 5-1, or 4-6 or 5-1. That's up to you now.
I've learned to try and slow roll like you suggested, which I do like. I don't know if I do it here in this scenario.
It's risky. Oh, there's the echo. Nice.
Yeah.
No way, it's gone.
We're gonna get it.
What? What the fuck? What are you itemizing? You want a Zephyr? Oh, for fuck's sake. You could have had a Giant Slayer or a Deathblade or something on your carry. How do you play Cybers? What is the key aspect of Cybers?
It's Vayne, right?
Not like that's too specific.
Okay. I'm sorry. What was the question again?
Key aspect of Cybers, or like key way to play Cybers.
How many key with it? I'm not sure. I'll be honest.
One hyper carry with perfect items, and then a fuck ton of utility items.
Oh. Okay. See, okay. You're right.
So you have Ionic, you have Zephyr now, you have Frozen Heart, and you actually have Thieves' Gloves, which is a decent carry item for Irelia. I would still prioritize making Vayne the hyper carry she can be.
Okay.
And then I would like... I like everything apart from the fact that Vayne has 2 out of 3 items.
See, I'll be honest, I was always avoiding stacking over 3 items because I didn't know if you... I thought Cybers you want to use it to full ability because every unit's halfway decent. So I try to spread the love. You get what I'm saying?
You spread... Exactly, you spread the love of utility, but at the same time, you need a hyper carry.
Okay.
So like typically a normal comp is like you have Jinx with all the items and Gangplank with the rest, and then if there's like one more leftover item, you can give them to either Ezreal or Asol if you're playing like Jinx. Right? It's Jinx and Gangplank.
Yes.
Or if you're playing snipers, it's Jhin and Teemo and then the front line.
Okay.
In Cybers, it's Irelia or Vayne or Echo. Whoever you get, whoever you can stack, and then components or utility items, everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're prioritizing making utility items, but your carry is not stacked enough.
Okay.
You're asking how do you beat this? Right? You're asking me how the hell do you beat this guy? So the way you beat the Master Yi is with a Giant Slayer or a Deathblade.
Okay.
Right?
You're right.
So that's plus 50, plus 75, plus 100, plus 150. Like now Wayne would just like one shot everything with a Deathblade. Same with Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer would also do more damage.
Okay. I will definitely start stacking, getting a hyper carry for cybernetics when I play them.
What, like one of them needs to be a hyper carry. Just one. Nice. So make the Zephyr, for sure. Okay, you're repositioning, but what the fuck are you repositioning for? That is sometimes like so tilting and so confusing about low elo players. Like you move your shit around, but why are you doing it?
Because I don't know who's. Sometimes I get lost with my units. Who's on board? What I need to replace. So I position them in a way where I know who's who. I agree it's dumb because I'm about to lose, but I figured like I just need to collect myself for 1 minute and then just try and figure out who needs to be replaced before I roll down. It's a dumb thing I need to break.
But you're like moving them over and like kind of grabbing each one of them. Like, what is this? Like, so this is like you familiarizing yourself with them or what?
Kinda, yeah. It's dumb, but yeah.
And the Zephyr, like the Zephyr, you can Zephyr the Blitz. You can Zephyr the Kog'Maw if you're actually like, if you actually scouted. By the way, this guy is 100 win streak. I would be scouting him every round, making sure that I'm positioned at least decently against him if I haven't played him in a while. Because he's probably going to beat me, right?
Mm-hmm.
He probably might beat me even if I position well, but I don't want to get my ass whooped completely. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to minimize the damage. Yeah.
You want to minimize the damage. Which actually, it's not bad. Like, you lost by 3 units. Maybe you could have lost by 2 or 1. Maybe you could have won. Jackpot. Very nice.
Why aren't I rolling here?
Oh my god, yes. And you even sell the Leona. I like that. I like that a lot. Why? I don't know why you're not making Zephyr. That doesn't make sense.
I don't know why I was just being dumb. I got no excuse.
Yeah.
Just dumbass.
Buy the Gnar, buy the Vayne, whatever. Okay, please don't roll. Okay, you can slow roll, I guess. But yeah. Okay, yeah, you have. But I would be buying. I guess Gnars and Vaynes and stuff. Maybe you can 3-star something.
I'm having trouble with the 3-star units, and I'm slowly getting into it. But I feel like they're traps for me because I get fucked.
This is terrible. Is Irelia a good carry? Like, does Irelia do something here?
Yeah.
Does Wukong do much here?
No.
So put in the Riven over Wukong.
Oh, okay. You activate Irelia to make her stronger. Okay.
Yeah. Or put in the Riven over Nautilus. You get 4 Chrono and Blade Master.
Oh shit! Do I do that here? Is this?
You don't. No, you just roll past the Riven. That's why I stopped.
Okay.
That's why I stopped you.
See, I think I always get confused. Who do I like, Riven or Wukong? I think the reason why I don't like Riven, I'll be honest, I don't understand how to utilize her, so I just ignore her. Because I don't know what do I push in. Do I put her on the front line? Do I put her in the back line? Does she just chill to take the defense from the infiltrators? I think because I don't know how to use her yet.
Here I'm like Wukong and Thresh are actually the best for this comp, but you still have a Blitz and a Nautilus. So I think Riven over Nautilus, maybe not, but it's like at least consider it, or like at least keep it in mind for later games that Riven is good if you have Irelia carry. And unfortunately, you rolled down. Belt. Who gets the belt?
I won't. Leona should get the belt.
Fuck yeah, Leona should get the belt.
Right? Yeah.
It's 200 HP, but it's actually like another 350 and a little bit of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you won that, but you could have done even more. Like if Jinx had died, it would have been even better. You just missed a Caitlyn.
Fuck.
Caitlyn over Nautilus for four chronos and 2 snipers. So you either want 2 snipers and 4 chrono, or 3 blade masters and 4 chrono.
Okay. And I think the sniper would have been better. I mean, Riven's probably the stronger unit, right?
Yeah, but it's like the Nautilus is kind of okay. You do need frontline, but 4 chrono is, especially since you have this, like Wayne will pop off, Irelia will pop off, and Thresh will pop off with 4 chrono.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then with Mana Reverb, I think Riven.
Okay, why the fuck are you still rolling? Please explain.
Because I'm trying to hit 6 cybernetics.
Okay. Thank you for your explanation. Okay.
That's why I'm panicking, because I know I'm about to I'm gonna get power spiked out, and I'm trying to like prevent that.
Oh my god, yes, yes. Look at that. He doesn't even move. He doesn't even flinch. You played him 3 rounds ago, so you're not playing him, but you lift a Jhin. That's also kind of like Zephyr placement. If you don't know where to put your Zephyr, just put him in the like second to the corner, basically, like 1 off from the corner.
Okay. And I think I rolled down too hard here. Is this it?
Why? Okay, you have Vi. You stop. This is where you put in your late game.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. This is where I should like sell the Talus.
Oh my god, this is perfect. You did that perfectly. And Frozen Heart on Leon. Why are you rolling now? Like,
I'm hoping the Lion Echo. I get too greedy with rolling.
Here, it's greedy as fuck, but you just hit a power spike, right? You just hit a power spike. Right?
Like, I think I would just, yeah, no, I hit a power spike, so I'm safe, but I really want Echo more. And then I'm trying to 2-tower stretch. I think I was just playing too much, like, oh, I got too lucky. With my last 3 rolls, I'm playing into it more.
Well, here, if you just put the Frozen Heart on Leona, like, you're 54 gold from level 9.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably gonna live until the creep round, right?
Of course, yeah.
Probably. I mean, it's not. Of course, probably. Like,
yeah.
You could get fucked, but like if you win at least one of these rounds until the creep round, you econ back up, you go to 9, and then you get your Echo. Like on 9, you get your Echo 2, your Thresh 2, your Wukong 2, Lucian 2, Vi 2, like, yeah, all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. I think I did here.
But like, it's like you gotta get to 9. No, you had Janna. You had Janna in the shop, buddy.
Okay, so that's another issue. I have to have a question about Thresh. Is it, even though he's 1, I know he only has the health to pull out 1 unit, right? Even though I have a second Thresh, is it better to have like Gianna on the bench even with an Urgot? Let's just say the Thresh doesn't exist.
No. It's better to have Janna in the shop, so that if Thresh pulls Urgot, and he can pull 1 more unit, you pull Janna.
Fuck, I didn't even think about that. Okay, thank you.
So, right. You actually want to have a good shop. Not a good bench, a good shop. And that's what I do, like late game when I'm about to die. I roll until I find a shop I like, from which I can actually buy a unit or 2 for Thresh to pull if he pulls my whole bench.
You're right. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for the shop. I'm just always thinking bench with Thresh when I actually sing shop and bench. You're right. Okay.
Right? And the guys are complaining that they don't understand my English and that you're speaking too quietly. Well, boo fucking who.
The reason why I'm speaking quietly is actually it's a common issue with streaming.
No, it's like these guys don't speak English that well, I guess, so Yeah, but I'm props to them for actually waking up this early. Stefakusti tipte. They woke up like at 7 a.m. to watch the session.
Oh, hey, that's good. Good job, guys. I don't think that was the right play getting Soldier. I was thinking of Echo, even though I don't have him.
Oh my god, this is by far the best. Hands down.
Is it? Okay.
Okay,
I thought so too.
second best item.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Blue buff, right?
uh not after the Thresh nerf. I don't think so.
Okay. Um, then Soldier, that fist item.
Fist item's
Or
good,
redemption?
right? You actually need the third fucking item for your Vayne so much.
Okay, so static shield.
No. A fist is way better. It's 50% more damage. If it rolls 50, it's over.
Oh,
But what's a sleeper item that a lot of people in your elo don't pick up for some reason?
Yeah, you're right. I never see it.
No. What's a sleeper item that people should be picking up more?
Oh, redemption.
Fuck yeah, Redemption's amazing. Like, you have no healing on your team, right?
No.
Now imagine after 5 or 6 seconds, your whole team, if like half of them are low HP, they go back up to full HP.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that fucking OP?
It is. No, it is. It's great.
Yeah.
I think the reason why it's not played in my elo is because it requires so much positioning.
It does, but you have a fucking Wukong. What is Wukong's job? Wukong's job is to ulti, and basically Wukong is like, I want to die. He's like the perfect, same with Vi basically. Wukong and Vi work the same way. They're both units that say, please kill me. So what do you put on a unit that says, please kill me?
Redemption.
Yeah.
Redemption.
That.
Okay.
Yeah, so like you put it on like, and then the reason I like Fiora, because Fiora also Fiora has a great ulti in that if she's frontline, she tanks damage, then she ultis, which is like 1.5 seconds of not taking damage, and then she dies.
Oh, okay. Okay, see, I thought Flora was just fodder, Zypher fodder, or Blitz fodder.
Yeah, but with Redemption, it's good because with Redemption, you want the unit to die after about like half of the combat has taken place. That's kind of how you want Redemption. That's how Redemption works.
Okay.
Like, you don't want Redemption on a unit that dies like the first unit right away without any other unit taking damage. At the same time, you don't want Redemption on your last unit. So you don't want to put it on like a tanky Vanguard.
Oh, yeah.
Except Wukong is like a tanky Vanguard who actually wants to die, so you put it on him.
Okay.
But like Wukong, Vi, these kind of units. But the Spear of Shojin is by far the best. I love it. Because on Echo, it's just disgusting.
I don't know if I get tired of waiting for.
Oh, this is kind of. I would have actually kept the Blitz of Spear of Shojin. Right?
See, I thought the same thing. I was thinking, should I keep it? That's why I hesitated. I'm like, should I keep it? Nah, fuck it. Sell it so I can roll. Because I figured I'll roll one more time and I'll start econing. And then like 6-2, because you told me that was perfect intervals. I'm going to jam 9.
Oh, fuck 6-2. I would like. Okay, 6-2 is a perfect interval. If you're at 35 HP, yes. If you lose one of these rounds, it's 6-1.
I think that was my plan. If I lose one more round, I'm jamming 9 if I can win streak. I don't. Once again, that was the plan. I don't know if I actually go through with it. But you're right. I should have kept Blitz with Soldier. I thought that was a good play. I just didn't know if I wanted Urgot.
Okay, the reason is it's a Blitz 2. It's a Blitz 2 as well.
Yes.
Oh, but you have Urgot. Okay, never mind.
That is why I got fucked up.
So who gets the Shojin? I would probably give it to Thresh for now, or like possibly Thresh, unless you hit something. Oh no, we're going. Oh, okay, jackpot. But we're going a bit. Oh, okay. Oh no, we're going a bit low. So you sell the Lulus for sure? No.
No, I kept them. I baited myself into fucking Lulus.
But
I think she's a trash unit for this.
She isn't, but like Urgot is so much better.
Yeah, and then I should have sold Wukong, which I did.
No, Wukong, Wukong is okay. You want to start your Wukong, but Lulu, look at that double Lulu. Like, yes, you still win, but Urgot, and you can sell them now. Why don't you sell them now? Actually,
I can wait. I can sell them when they're in play.
Now.
I didn't even know. Wait, what do you mean now?
I
Like I can
mean
sell them even though
now,
they're on the board.
and I mean now.
Okay. Okay.
Because the round hasn't started yet.
Oh,
So if
I
you're
didn't know that.
spamming E, as you know the hotkey for sell, if you're spamming E now, right? Spamming E,
Mm-hmm.
spamming E, spamming E, spamming E, spamming E. Like the round starts. The round will start now, like in half a second. But if you're spamming E, I'm pretty sure you can sell them.
Okay, I didn't even know that. Okay.
So then instead of 39, you'll be at 50.
Oh, okay. I will remember that now.
Because you would have had one more interest, and that means you would have hit 50 instead of 39. So now you need to win again to hit your interest interval.
Who was I baiting out there? I think it was trying to bait out him.
And yeah, as I mentioned, like, oh damn, you need to lift the mech. Mech or GP should have been lifted.
I think that's what I was aiming for. I'll be honest. I remember going, I need to get that GP or mech.
And how the fuck were you aiming for that?
I think.
Oh, he moved. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you can ignore their board for like the first like. There's no point. Okay, now you need to scout. Now you scout. Now you scout.
Okay.
Because if he's competent, he'll reposition now.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Okay.
And you didn't scout him last second.
Mm-mm.
Again, challenger stuff. What they do, what I'm actually not that great at doing yet, is you pick up the unit and you can go through their boards. Do you know what I'm talking about?
You can pick up. What do you mean? You can pick up the unit.
You pick up your unit and then you use the hotkeys 1 or 3 to actually scroll through enemy boards.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna start using it more because people on my stream are telling me like, you fucking noob, why are you not using that? Like, you GM piece of shit. And I don't want to be a GM. I don't want to be GM trash anymore, so I'm gonna start using it more, because that's how people snipe me. Like, you can actually put down the unit if you time it correctly in like the last half of a second.
Oh yeah, I do that occasionally, but when I mean, I'm still learning how to predict the opponents.
You don't have to predict. You don't have to predict.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you give him 3 seconds. He has 3 seconds to reposition. My grandma can reposition in 3 seconds. Okay? Like, you give him 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta be on him like a hawk.
Okay. Definitely start doing that more.
And then he repositions. What is much easier to do?
Go for the mech, right? I would imagine.
No. Put Fiora on the bench.
I do. Okay.
You just put Fiora on the bench, and then you put her in last second.
That way he doesn't know what's.
That way he like, it's much harder. Like, this way he's repositioning for the Zephyr.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But if your Fiora's on the bench, he either doesn't know that you have a Zephyr, or it's much harder to predict what you're gonna do, because you can put her anywhere. Like, here you have to move Fiora around, but if you have her on the bench and then you put her in, it's like much higher skill expression from your side, and it's impossible to counter because you can just put her in anywhere.
Okay. Yes, I'm definitely gonna keep her and Blitz on the bench from now on.
If you can.
Not her, Zypher and Blitz.
Yeah, if you can, try to keep some disruption on the bench. It's so amazing. That's like next level plays, and that'll push your game like even higher. It's like these tiny things that just like, that's the difference. Like, now, like, the difference between Diamond and Master, they'll get you to Master. And like, once you get all the concepts, that's what can get you to Challenger. Like, if you apply all the concepts, I'm telling you, you'll get to Challenger. If I apply my own concepts, I'll get to Challenger as well.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're right.
But in the heat of the moment, yes, it's sometimes tough to remember all this. And you win anyway, but like...
little things like this can be the difference between master and
Grandmaster, for example. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're playing against good people.
I got confused here. Okay. I knew what to do with the Decipher. Decipher was with a unit I want to be movable. I knew what to do with the one Rukon Turrican. I didn't know what to do with the second one. I guess I give it to Thresh, but I didn't like that.
Oh my God! You give both to Thresh.
Really? Both of them?
Okay. How does Shojin's work?
I thought they worked on basic attacks. For some reason.
And what does Runa's Hurricane do?
It triggers on basic attacks.
It's a second basic attack.
Oh.
So with one Runans, I think. Wait. I need to do the math here. I need to do the math. So it's Thresh has 90 mana times by 0.18 times by 2 times by 2 plus 20. So that's he needs 3 attacks to with Shojin. With Shojin, I believe he needs 4 attacks times by 0.18 times by 4 plus 40. Yeah, he needs 4 attacks with Shojins. With 1 Runans, he needs 3 attacks. With 2 Runans, he needs 2 attacks. So just follow the math, like 90 times by 0.18, right? 18%. Times by 3. Times by 2. There you go.
So every 2 attacks.
Every 2 attacks he's pulling something.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. Fuck.
So that's just like, again, game specific. Again, like this doesn't happen every game, but when this does happen, you gotta have these numbers in mind.
Yes. Okay. Fuck.
So it definitely, yeah, or like, I mean, you put it on Wayne for more damage, and then you put at least one on Thresh. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, and you're gonna do it at 6-2, fine. But like, if you hadn't rolled earlier, you could roll much more on 9 where you actually hit your Echo, and you hit more Urgots, more Threshes, more of that good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
I mean, again, this is easy because the lobby's easy. Oh my God, those Irelia items are nasty. Yeah. And you're still barely winning this. No, why? Why not give him a full item?
I'm sorry, what was it?
Why not give him a full item?
Because I wanted to move him around, but like, I thought about giving him the Cypher because it hits the opposite board, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't know if that was a good idea because he jumps forward. So I think this is my thought process. If I give it to another unit, I can move around.
Okay.
I can get him in the back.
Okay.
I think that was my process.
Yeah, I don't know what you're rolling for here. Honestly, you could have gotten Irelia 3 or Wayne 3. That's, like, again, playing with noobs, this is good enough. Playing in higher elo, it might not be good enough, especially when you can. Like, you had the econ to be able to go for Irelia 3 or Wayne 3. Or Echo 2.
Yeah.
Or Echo 2, but, like, by not going to 9, it's going to be hard to get Echo 2.
See, I'm trying to learn how to 3-star, like, my carry units like that.
Yeah.
And you're right, it is because of my elo. I'm just not that good of a player, and I don't know how to do that.
No, I'm not saying that you're a bad player. I'm saying the other players are bad.
Okay.
The other players let you get away with not having a 3-star carry.
Oh, okay.
Like Thresh 2-star is kind of your carry here, but like if you had Ezreal Echo 2-star or Irelia 3-star, then it's like that's when you get your first. Especially when you're not contested. Right? I think you're completely uncontested for Cybers.
No, I think in this lobby I went Cybers because no one was contesting me.
So that means that's an easy first, like easiest first of my life. Like when I'm uncontested with Cybers, it's like easiest first ever. So many Aurelias.
Yeah.
You sell the Wu here, I think. Yeah. Nice. Good one. Love it. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That's you completely outplaying him. Poor guy.
Thank you.
What are you buying now? I know it's niche, but you gotta. I mean, this is something I fuck up all the time as well. But what should you have done now?
I should have bought the Karma, right? Or
Shen.
I
Shen.
think Karma, right?
Shen, I think. Karma's fine
Okay.
too. But you like, I kicked myself so bad because I lost the game by like 1 or 2 units and then I died when my Thresh was at full mana. So like this you win, of course, but Thresh is ready to cast again, and he's not pulling anything in. So just like keep that in mind. Oh, okay.
Where do I land here?
You go for the Echo. Good. Good. Now,
I went. Go ahead.
you like, what do you want now? I'm thinking like I don't know either.
I mean, I'll be honest, dude. I remember getting Deathblade because I thought I should have got Redemption. I didn't even see it. Shit.
No. You should have gotten Giant Slayer.
I grabbed Deathblade. Fuck.
Deathblade for who though? Deathblade for who?
Echo. He was the only one I could equip anything on, right? So
Okay.
I didn't know if Giant Slayers. Go ahead.
Well, Giant Slayer is both physical damage and magical damage gets increased by Giant Slayer, right?
Oh, I didn't know.
Deathblade. I'm not saying Deathblade is bad, but I think Giant Slayer is better. Cause Deathblade is after. Like he'll ulti and then he'll get stronger after the ulti. While Giant Slayer already means the ulti will be stronger.
So the Giant Slayer works with his ult, right? So his ult is a basic attack, right?
His ult is a basic attack plus magical damage.
I didn't know that part. I thought it was just magical damage thing. I didn't.
Nope, it's basic attack plus physical damage. So Giant Slayer gives him more. It's plus 65, I think.
Mm-hmm.
While plus Deathblade is plus 65 attack. Giant Slayer gives him plus a little bit of attack speed, plus 15 attack. No, 30, 55. 55 for Deathblade, and Giant Slayer is 15 plus attack speed. But the Giant Slayer is also like on top of his physical damage, it's 20% on top of his magical damage. So his physical damage is, I don't know, like 100 or something. So it's 120. His magical is 100, so it's 120 as well. So actually, it's more. And the reason why Deathblade is, I don't think, that good is because with the Deathblade, he needs to attack stuff, it needs to die, and then Deathblade actually is useful.
Yeah.
While Giant Slayer is useful right away.
I wish I would have known that.
So Giant Slayer is better because you're not getting that many kills. You should have still bought the Wu. Like, there's no reason not to try to 2-star when you're rolling like this.
I think I gave up.
But like, you give up, but you still buy him every time, in case you hit him.
Yeah, because look, his Deathblade's at 100, and that's nothing, right? I mean,
no, but it's like, no. The thing is, when does the Deathblade pop off?
After they die. After he touches them, they die.
So, Echo ultis, and now the Deathblade is actually getting stacks, but he's not going to attack again. So it's like, it's nice that his Deathblade is at 100, but he's not going to utilize that at all.
Okay.
Right?
No, you're right.
Is he going to ulti again? He's not going to ulti again. Like, if he's going to ulti a second time, then it would be wonderful.
No, you're right. I will definitely I'll keep that in mind next time.
Here I would sell the Echo. Right?
I should have sold it because there's no reason not to sell it there.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this is the last round, no matter who wins or loses.
Yep. And maybe Ace will be best here. So sell the Echo, and once if there aren't any Thresh targets, then you buy the ASOL.
I think the reason why I didn't do it, I was so focused on positioning.
Yeah, that's good. Positioning is more important. And you get your Thresh lifted but he still manages to get Lulu, which is good. He doesn't get like he can get. Okay, he didn't get the Echo, so it's good. Nice. You got lucky. If he gotten the Echo, maybe it wouldn't be that good.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm like this game. You've seen all I explained all the issues I knew I had, and I don't think I did. I don't think I would have won that in another lobby. I think it was just more luck than anything.
It's not luck. You played well for Diamond. I'm not saying you played poorly. I mean, I get really tilted when I play with Diamond players because sometimes they beat me by doing the wrong things, and it's so frustrating. Like I get 6th and they get 5th. I'm like, good job, you got 5th. You fucked us both. I got 6th, you got 5th. Had you done the optimal play, maybe you could have gotten 1st. Maybe I could have gotten 1st. But this way we both get 5th and 6th. So that's kind of my beef with some Diamond players.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So any questions before we wrap this up?
I don't think I have any questions right now. I think that's about it. Can you just give me a rundown of the tips so I can write them down to make sure?
Okay. So
keep your and I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Tips there's positioning, which you need to work on, right? So positioning is what do you want to happen? That's all positioning is. Especially early game. So it's how do you want the fight to unfold? Right? Here the positioning is actually really good because I presume you want everyone to attack the Nautilus, which is what they do. So this is positioning correctly. The other times you did not position correctly.
Okay.
Because and all you have to do is not really hard. It's think, okay, if I play this guy, what do I want to happen? Yeah?
Yeah.
Next tip, pick up sorcerers. If pick up Annie and Ari specifically. They're really strong. Focus more on early game synergies.
Okay.
Okay. I get baited a bit too much. The way this works is you build your comp based on your items. So with these items you can go Wayne, Jinx, or Jin, right?
Okay.
That's your comp. Those are your three comps. But at the same time, you pick those units up once you get them. At the same time, you're focusing on units that are strong for now. So it's a bit of a mindfuck. So you're thinking about what can I play now? You're thinking about how can I upgrade what I have now? And you're thinking about what possible comps will I play later? Those are 3 things you gotta remember.
Okay.
Yeah. So strongest board now. How to make the board even stronger? And what do I want to actually? What do I want my late game comp to look like?
Okay. Perfect. You're right. I'm definitely getting that mindset for sure. And I'm definitely working on the positioning, and I'm definitely going to start adding sorcerers to my early game comps.
If they show up, yeah. I got a call now, so thank you for stopping by.
Take it easy.
And I hope I'm gonna look forward to your next session, and I hope you'll be in Master soon, right?
Hopefully, man. Shit. All right, man. Take it easy.
Have a great night.
Take care. You too. Bye bye. Budu muset končit, už mě někdo volal. Takže ještě vám odepíšu, ale už stream končí.